Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's just dive right into this, because today we're unpacking a release that is honestly so much more than a simple cosmetic update. We're looking at Linkspreed's release of UIID version 2.9.2. Now, if you work in identity and account management, you definitely know UIID. But what Linkspreed has done here, they've taken a standard feature request and turned it into a truly fascinating psychological case study in design empathy. We're going to explore how they completely re-engineered their platform to create what they're calling a legendary dark mode. We're not just talking about flipping a color switch here. We're looking at how a software company realized that the physical environment of their users actually demanded a complete structural rebuild of the interface itself.
To really understand why this release was so absolutely necessary, we have to ask ourselves, when does identity work actually happen? Just picture the scene for a second. It's 23:40, the house is completely dark, and an admin is finally getting a quiet moment to clean up some stale service accounts. Or, picture an on-call engineer at 2:15 in the morning, squinting at a glowing monitor to trace a suspicious login. Or maybe it's a Sunday night, and a team lead finally gets 40 interrupted minutes to reconcile permissions before the absolute chaos of Monday morning hits. This is the reality of identity infrastructure. And for those exact hours, a bright white interface isn't a neutral canvas. It is literally a physical interruption.
To see exactly how painful that interruption can be, Linkspreed took a hard look at their web version, which frankly held a pretty miserable 2.6 out of 5 satisfaction score among cross-platform users. And what's really interesting about this feedback is this specific free text complaint from a user. It perfectly captures the agony. They wrote, "The app is dark, then I open a subpage in the browser and get flashbanged." I mean, you can practically feel the eye strain, right? When you're deep in the zone at 1 a.m., getting hit with a glaring white screen isn't just annoying. It completely disrupts your focus, it physically hurts your eyes, and it actively breaks your workflow.
Section 1. The Night Shift Study.
Before changing a single line of code or a single hex value, the UIID product team knew they needed real data. So, they kicked off an 8-week internal usage study to find out the absolute ground truth reality of identity work conditions. And the breakdown is pretty eye-opening. A massive share of the heavy lifting happens entirely outside your standard 9 to 5 window. We're talking 58% of all authentication events and a staggering 63% of all account management actions. That includes the really critical stuff, role changes, credential rotations, session revocations, and directory cleanups. In fact, the data showed that the single most concentrated hour for admin cleanup tasks peaked heavily right between 10 and 11 at night.
And you have to remember, those late evening tasks aren't just quick check-ins. The study revealed that 71% of bulk cleanup sessions, things like merging duplicate records or archiving logs, start after 8 p.m. But here is the truly grueling number: 34 minutes. The average cleanup session ran for 34 minutes without a single break. Think about that for a second. That is 34 continuous minutes of a user's retinas absorbing whatever background color the software decides to blast at them in a totally dark room.
When you compare daytime sessions against nighttime sessions, it brilliantly illustrates why dark mode is absolutely not just an aesthetic preference. It is a massive performance issue. The contrast is super stark. Night sessions were 41% longer on average, but they were also much noisier. There was a 19% higher rate of corrective actions. That means more hitting undo, more back navigation, more reopening panels you just accidentally closed. This completely busts the myth that visual fatigue is harmless. Low contrast strain doesn't just make people uncomfortable, it makes them significantly slower and far less certain of what they're doing.
Which brings us to this highly revealing and frankly kind of hilarious statistic: 44%. The study found that 44% of surveyed night-active users were already using OS-level forced dark hacks, screen dimmers, or third-party browser filters. Essentially, nearly half the user base was so desperate that they were basically duct-taping the feature together themselves, badly, on top of the platform, completely without Linkspreed's help. They were literally begging for eye support.
Section 2. Engineering the deep black. So how do you solve a problem that runs this deep? Well, you engineer a solution specifically designed for that 34-minute midnight session. The team completely revamped their global dark mode around this very specific hex code. #OAOAOA. This is a deep, near-black foundation that replaces those washed-out mid-gray surfaces you see in a lot of, let's be honest, lazier dark mode implementations. The engineering behind this is incredibly deliberate. This specific color lets foreground content, status indicators, and state colors separate cleanly without producing that sort of milky haze that mid-gray themes tend to cause in low ambient light. It was explicitly tested to eliminate visual fatigue over half an hour of continuous midnight staring.
This whole overhaul creates such a seamless physical experience.
They establish one coherent elevation ladder for headers and panels instead of relying on a bunch of competing legacy designs. But honestly, the hardware interaction is where this really shines. Because they used a near-black base, modern OLED screens can genuinely just leave pixels unlit. And what does that mean for you? It means dramatically reduced glare in a darkroom and, as a very welcome bonus, heavily improved battery life on mobile devices.
Section 3. Sweeping the bright corners.
Now, anyone who works at night knows that the biggest complaint about dark mode isn't the dark mode itself. It's the one forgotten screen that completely blinds you. So, the UID team had to systematically sweep the bright corners. First, they made it dynamic with system adaptive theming. The really legendary part of this update is that you don't even have to ask for it. It follows your device, not a settings menu. If your operating system is scheduled to go dark at 9 p.m., UID is automatically dark when you open it at 9:04. And most importantly, this now completely applies to the web version. They've officially extended full eye support to the web client, with no manual settings toggle required, though hey, an override is there if you really want it. They also harmonized all those partial implementations that usually get missed. Subpage backgrounds no longer have those jarring tonal jumps. Navigation mega menus and mobile drawers now share the exact same unified dark surface, and they finally fixed those legacy footer backgrounds, which were the biggest bright corner offenders in the entire product. They even went in and re-audited all the high-contrast text visibility, so muted metadata or placeholder text isn't some frustrating guessing game of gray on black anymore. You can navigate the entire platform, top to bottom, without a single flash of unthemed white.
To complete this visual sweep, they actually standardized their own brand. Over years of shipping, the UIID logo had drifted into all these different variants across desktop, mobile, and legacy layouts. Version 2.9.2 unifies the core logo into a single, confident neo-Brutinist dynamic signature using the font Fascinates style. This basically unites the brand into one readable product and ensures the logo is correctly weighted and perfectly legible against deep black surfaces, instead of looking like some weird artifact that was originally designed for a white background.
Section 4. Dark mode as infrastructure.
This brings us to the core philosophy behind this entire update. Why did Linkspreed refuse to make this just a simple checkbox in a settings pane? Well, because they view dark mode as infrastructure. That perspective is captured beautifully in this quote from the product team. When 2/3 of your account management happens after sunset, your default theme is not a style choice, it's an ergonomics decision. So the crucial point is, they scoped this as a platform-wide sweep because doing it partially just trains users to brace for the screen that isn't dark. Dark mode touches token systems, contrast ratios, legacy components, the whole shebang. It is fundamental infrastructure, built specifically for the people who actually run these systems in the dead of night.
Which leaves us with this final thought for you to take back to your own daily toolset. Is your software's design fighting your actual workflow or following it? It's honestly incredible to see a company realize that an interface should adapt to the human being at the exact hour they're doing the work. So, next time you open an app at midnight, ask yourself what unseen ergonomic choices the developers made or maybe failed to make for your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope it sheds some light or perhaps some perfectly calibrated dark on the tools we use every single day.